Holy moly, the UK market is getting flooded with Cafe Brat tracker style brand new bikes straight from the manufacturers. And most of these aren't actually even coming from the big manufacturers. First off, we've got a company called CCM. They've dropped three new bikes. They all carry the Stealth name. There is the Bobber, the Six, and the Foggy. So fairly similar looking overall. These things are single cylinder 600cc motorcycles, and I'm pretty lucky they're not here where I live in Australia, or I would need a bigger shed. But if going fast isn't so much your thing, there's always this. The Herald Brat 125 is obviously a 125cc bike. Honestly, back in the days when I was learning and scared of big capacity bikes, I kind of wish these things existed, or if I didn't have to ride far as a city folk, that'd be pretty cool. And on top of that, there is a new Brixton bike coming out called the Crossfire X. So let's play a little video here. This thing looks pretty sweet. This is actually one of the first times this manufacturer has released a brand new motorcycle that is of their own design. Normally they're importing or rebadging other bikes and other models. So I am obviously stalling while I wait for this video to finish, but these things look pretty good. And again, it's just the UK is getting some serious offerings here. I should mention these are all coming from the Motorcycle Live Show, which is happening over there this week. So we can expect to see a lot more UK content or UK related bikes coming out. And over the coming weeks, I'll do my best to update when those things are going to hit the rest of the world if they do. For those that prefer a larger thumper, Suzuki have just announced the new V-Strom 1050 and 1050 XT. So the difference between the two is that the XT comes with spoked wheels and is single seat only. The non-XT has standard cast wheels and can carry a pillion. These things have a 20-litre fuel tank, obviously a 1050cc motor. They have anti-stall assistance and they look pretty cool. So all that you'd expect from a V-Strom dual sport style bike. And yeah, be interesting to see what these things come in price-wise. Oh, actually, I know that helps when I check my notes. They should be about £10,000 in the UK, which convert that to your local rupees, however you prefer, but they are not a cheap bike, unfortunately. Team Green has announced that they are looking to incorporate the Bosch safety system into their motorcycles towards the end of the next year. That could make them one of the first motorcycle manufacturers to do so. What that would likely mean for us is that we'd be looking at a Kawasaki model, not sure which one yet, if I'm honest, having things like not just ABS, but forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control. Adaptive cruise control is something that does very much interest myself, because sitting behind people who don't have cruise control when you do is annoying. Pretty much end of story there. And for the retro lovers out there, lastly, Royal Enfield has brought out an update to the Classic 350. Basically, it's black and single seat. Not too many changes other than that I'm aware of at the moment, but it looks cool. Personally, I've looked at buying one of these a couple of times. They're just super cheap and got that cool old school vibe. And I've got to say, it's getting a little more tempting with the matte blackness. They do also come in a mercury silver as well, though I don't have pictures of that one. That is all I've got for today. So be sure to check back in on Friday, do all the button presses and the things. It's YouTube, you know what you're doing. If there's anything else you want to know, drop a comment below and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.